This horse has underrun heels, and it's changing the way he bears weight. The lateral heel is crushing, and the medial is growing longer and adding to the imbalance. Notice the bulging wall on the lateral side. From this viewpoint, the dorsal angle is becoming lower than the pastern angle, and the hairline near the bulbs is jammed up. Our plan here is to trim off the bent wall, match his angles, provide protection with a shoe, and add heel support with Equibuild firm pad material. So if we look at the bottom, we can see that the tubules extend straight from the coronary band, but then dive off and roll towards the toe. We'll mark the wall here where it starts to bend and try to remove it to that point if we can. We probably won't be able to take it all at once, but we'll get as close as we can. The medial side is long and beginning to roll too, so we'll mark this one as well. We're doing a conservative sole pairing to assess its condition and identify where we'll trim. It's important to remove bent wall because leaving it only compounds the problem and promotes flaring and cracking, not to mention wall separation and heel pain. After our initial trim, you can see the horse is already bearing weight more evenly, and the walls are straighter where they contact the ground. Since his heels are still low, we'll replace some of that bent wall with straight wall made from SuperFast, and that will correct his angles and make room for an Equibuild support pad. We'll take some of the excess bulk from the dorsal wall without changing the shape of the toe, and clean the horn around the heels. Prepare the cartridge according to directions. Take a bite with nippers on the scored line, spin 90 degrees, and cut through cleanly. Equalize the cartridge by dispensing a small amount into the bag. Attach the mix tip with a quarter turn clockwise. Dry the foot with a heat gun for 40 to 60 seconds. Then immediately apply the adhesive. To raise the angle, we're starting at the heels and tapering material towards the toe. Remember, the best control is achieved by moving the tip in small circles. Hold the foot for 2 minutes before putting weight on the SuperFast. Level and taper the material with a rasp after about 5 minutes, or when the material is losing most of its heat. With the shoe tacked on, you can see his dorsal angle is in line with the pastern. The hairline is still raised a bit, but this horse is going to work, so we're going to wait until the next trim to float the lateral heel to get the hairline to drop further. Now we're going to dry it and apply additional material to provide strength and support for the shoe branch. Then we'll dress it with a rasp. We're supporting this foot in the heels with an Equibuild pour, but we only want it in the heels, so we'll block out the toe with modeling clay. Our foam board acts as a dam to contain the Equibuild as we fill. Since we want this pad to be level with the shoe, we'll hold it the full 4 minutes before putting weight on it. The set time can be accelerated by warming the material. Once the material stops moving under palm pressure, the foot can be set down. Even though the Equibuild is set, wait another 5 minutes before removing the foam board. Peel it off towards the toe and dig out the clay. Trim the Equibuild pad to a clean edge to prevent anything from getting trapped underneath it. With adequate heel support and the protection of a shoe, this horse is ready to go to work.